Hey everyone, welcome back to Ormsby Farm, the halfway homestead. It is day 10 of VLOGMAS 2025. I'm out putting the chickens up, and I wanted to start this video talking that even though it's getting cold, a couple months ago I started prepping and writing and planning a once a year shopping list, kind of doing my shopping. Ooh, my hair looks a mess. So basically shopping only once a year. And that's buying everything that I need for a year. I did that on a video, I think. But now with me moving very, very soon, I wanted to go ahead and dive a little bit deeper on what I plan to do and how I plan to prep. So that is what this episode is going to be about. It's a little dark, and I'm not going to turn my little headlamp on until I'm off camera, but let's go ahead and put up the chickens. Let's get into the intro and talk about what I'm going to do in my once a year meal prep shopping. But if you're new here, hello, I am Casey from Ormsby Farm, the halfway homestead. I was a city boy that moved out to the country, but then I moved back to the city. But now I'm prepping to move back to the country in a very short few months. So if that is something that interests you, I hope you go ahead and subscribe to the channel and press the bell, because YouTube will notify you when I put new videos out on the channel. So let's go ahead and turn this lamp on and close up the chickens. Let's get into that intro. All right, everybody's closed up, lights are turned off for the night. We are about to go in, and let's talk about how I plan on shopping only once a year. Again, I did it on a video, but we're gonna talk a little bit more in depth on it tonight. So let's head upstairs and get kind of cozy because it's cold. Yeah, I got long sleeve on. I'm a big boy. I'm never cold, but I have not been able to get warm at all today, at all. So let's go ahead and get upstairs and get warm and talk about how we're gonna prep for just a year. All right, so we are now back in my bedroom. So we're gonna sit and talk a little bit about how I plan with me moving to the country again, to another homestead, of how I'm going to shop once a year. I talked about it in a video that I did. I wish I knew the date, but it was a while back. And the price got kind of high when I was doing it. And since then, I've kind of like tweaked certain things here and there. And on tomorrow's video, I think I'm going to sit down in front of the computer with you and go over this budget. But my goal is to do about $150 a month for everything. Now, when I talk everything, I'm talking about paper towels, if you get them. Some people don't have to get them. I'm here or there with paper towels. Deodorant, stuff to make laundry detergent, because I make my own laundry detergent, I make my own dishwasher detergent, I make my own soaps. So the stuff to get that, the stuff to get dried goods stocks, which I get through Azure Standard, my link is down below. Stuff to can, all of that, meats that I'm raising, that's what I'm putting into this budget. And the goal is to keep it about $2,000 for the year. Because if I could, and that's for solo dolo. If I can do that, then I can shop once a year, y'all. I can get the stuff that I need, supporting local farmers. I'm still going to barter a lot for meat, which is what I do already. Yeah? But I'll be able to shop once a year and be good. So I don't have to deal with the grocery stores. I don't have to deal with anything like that. Yeah? Because let me tell you, that's wearing me out. Not only are these, you see these bags underneath my eyes? Not only does that have stuff to do with, well, that I work in the school system and they wear me out. It's Christmas time and they're wearing me out. But also having to go to grocery stores, people wear me out now. Wear me out when I go out, and I want to be able to do it once, get good, organic, trusted products that I know I can feel comfortable serving to myself and to anybody that comes over to my homestead, whether it's for dinner or for a visit, whatever it is. I want to feel comfortable serving stuff to them, but still being able to live my life. So another one is, there she is. I want to be able to find stuff that I can create for pet food, because I've already gotten kind of a recipe together for chicken feed, so I don't have to buy from the box store. Well, we're going to figure out that. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow. But I'm also going to talk about dog food tomorrow, so you're not going to want to miss that. But I wanted to get a video out tonight. And let me just say, before we close out, I put my live, just making sure I look decent, I put my live as my video yesterday. And one of the reasons is I'm going to be very transparent. I was very sad yesterday. When you put yourself out on social media, whether that's on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, whatever it is, you know that there is some type of personal moments that you're kind of giving up. Now, even though I am so grateful for my channel growth, I am not as big as my dear friends from the podcast, Monica and Anne. And we even had Sandy on last night, and her channel's huge. And my heart goes out to Anne right now. And I hope that everyone that is watching my video is praying for my dear friend and her wonderful husband, Worthdale, and her sister, Miriam. Because sometimes life happens and people expect you to always be so bubbly and perfect on camera, and sometimes you just can't. And that's what made me sad, is knowing your own mortality and knowing that sometimes people don't expect you to do certain things in private, and just let your life be private for a moment. Because again, we share a lot on social media. But all that being said, on my little soapbox, I got off onto a rant. I hope that everyone that watches this video sends and prays a special prayer tonight for Andale, Worthdale, and her sister, Miriam. Dear God, I pray to you that you surround them with love and peace. And I ask for your protection as they go through this difficult time. And I pray also that y'all have a wonderful night. Yeah? And I appreciate you coming into this video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure you're liking and subscribing. But go ahead and press the bell icon, because then YouTube will notify you when I put new videos out on the channel. But you can also follow me on social media at Instagram, Facebook, Threads, all at Ormsby Farms. And I will see you tomorrow on day 11. It's flying by, y'all. Day 11 of VLOGMAS 2025. Bye, y'all. Be blessed.